What a great day for the local teams. I'll tell you, the Yankees, the Mets. How excited are we? I mean, I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy that Harrison Bader is now on the New York Yankees. I mean, the Mets, because he's going to be great. And got it in today with little Rob. You know, my company and Jace guys get a little worked up. Well, actually, Rob gets very worked up about his Mets, as he should be. I mean, they were 75 and 87 last season. They suck. They're going to suck this year. I mean, you know, listen, they can win some games. Maybe they'll win 80. Maybe they'll win 85. It's not going to happen, but maybe they will. You know, McNeil's going to go from went down like 50 points, win the batting title, 326 to 270. You know, Alonso's gone at the end of the season. Lindor's going to keep playing the way he is, and Nimmo is the second coming of God. But, you know, Bader won a Gold Glove. I almost say Golden Glove back in 2021. The Mets gave him 1 year for $10.5 million, which is crazy for a guy who last year hit in 88 games, hit 7 home runs, 40 RBIs. Well, in 84 games, the Yankees hit 247 home runs, 37 RBIs. And with the Reds in 14 games, 3 RBIs and a 161 batting average. Hasn't played over 100 games since 2021 when he hit 267, 16 home runs, 50 RBIs played 103 for the Cards. He has played exclusively only in center field since 2019. 2022, he played 86 total games for the Cards and the Yankees, 5 home runs, 30 RBIs, 250 batting average. One of the best defensive center fielders this past year. But again, he only played this past year 98 games. And he's worth 9 outs above average. 9 outs above average. Now, Rob is, you know, he's comparing, you know, he made it sound, we were talking. I never said that I thought that Bader was going to take over for Nimmo, but, you know, your DH sucked last year. You got Vientos, and also Bumbles reached out. Bumbles had some good stuff to say. He felt that he's got some swag, and my buddy Jay had felt that, you know, with the free agents out there, that let me see if I can find that for me. Jay also has been a longtime Mets fan, and I trust their opinions. And he said that among those to sign with the Mets, right-handed Luis Severino, $13 million got Jorge Lopez, Joey Wendell, right-handed reliever Michael Tonkin. Bader made $5.2 million last season. He's one of the glut of the outfielder DH types. You got former All-Stars Teoscar Hernandez, J.D. Martinez, Jock Peterson, Jorge Soler, and Justin Turner. And I would have liked them to take a shot at Martinez. Was a guy, just let him DH every goddamn day. And Starling Marte is a guy who's coming off an injury. I wasn't impressed with him. That's who he said he's going to do. And Vientos, who's only 23. And I'm like, I mean, I feel like you didn't do anything last year. Why are we locking into these guys? Yeah, Vientos, 211, 9 home runs, 22 RBIs. Starling Marte, 86 games, 5 home runs, 28 RBIs, 248, 34 years old. It's not like he's getting younger. You know, when he played the year before, he was good, but he's injured last year. These guys get injured. And Bader is like, you know, you saw Stanton lost all that weight this year. He's skinnier. Good. So he'll play 85 games this year. And, you know, Bader's the same kind of thing. Bader is not as much power, but just as injured as Stanton. He's always injured. He, in spring training, what did he do? He swung at a pitch and he tweaked his oblique and he was out forever. He was gone from, right? I mean, he was out for over, Josh will attest to this. He missed a lot of time. He always misses a lot of time. It's always one injury to the next. $10.5 million for a guy who had pretty much, you know, 7 home runs, 40 RBIs, and average in the 200s. That's worth $10.5 million. Damn, I gotta become a baseball player because that's a lot of shekels for these guys. He made $5.2 million last year. That's a big jump up for hitting, you know, not great numbers. He's never, you know, I agree with Rob, never really put up great numbers. I don't know if he's a power guy, but you had Fatty last year, Vogelback, and your DHs really didn't get the job done last year. And yes, only 25% of the pitchers are left-handed, but he hit 936 OPS again. He only played 98 games last year, but that was better than the Mets, who were 708 OPS versus lefties, which was the 7th lowest mark in the game. But yeah, Yeah. That you like the guy. What do you mean? But you're saying I like the guy. So you like Bader, but you don't want him on his team. Listen, I liked him with the Yankees. He had a swag to him, but he wasn't healthy enough. And when he did play, he was good in the playoffs 2 years ago. Really carried the team. What, he had 5 home runs in that playoff series last year? Was it in the championship series? Was it against the Astros? One of the teams. I remember him having a very good postseason, which I thought would carry over to the regular season, which really didn't. And, this guy's playing for a long-term contract. He's playing for money. He wants to get a deal. He's going to be 30. He's still got some good years ahead of him. He's fast, he's quick. Yeah, I don't know about that. Fire Medic, hey, what's up there? So what do you think about the Bader? What do you think, Chris? What do you think about the Bader trade? Are you happy with it? Right? Is he? Yeah, I think, yeah. Dude, I saw the picture. Working out a lot there, huh? Pumping some iron. Yeah, I saw some of your pictures. I got to be honest with you. I liked it. Very festive, and your significant other and your dog. Your dog had a cool name. I can't remember your dog's name, but yeah, got to respect. I had a bulldog for 10 years, man. Love the dogs. And I wanted to know what he thought about the Mets trade because, my two guys think it's pretty good. Jay and Bumbles both thought it was a good trade. Swag for the team. Some depth now. For sure, he's only played center field, but he could play other outfield positions, DH a little bit. And, you need depth. Guys are going to get hurt this year. The Mets need all the help they can get. All the help they can get. We'll see what happens, right? Ronnie Mauricio had surgery on Tuesday. They said he's repairing torn ACL. They don't think he's going to be back this season. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's all about guys staying healthy, man. It's all about guys staying healthy. And that's the thing. Can guys stay healthy? No, they usually don't. And then we had the Pro Bowl games. Can someone help me out here? Did Sauce have that good a year? Because I know they avoided him, but was Sauce Pro Bowl level this year? Because I remember last year him making a ton of plays, and this year I didn't see it. And Quinn Williams also had a down year, but the whole team. I thought his brother, it's Quincy, his brother had a better statistical season this year, but I don't think any Jets really deserved it. Just listening in while cooking dinner. All right, you're cooking dinner. All right, dude. Well, cook that dinner, dude. 4:08 cooking dinner, dude. I'm impressed. Early dinner, but what was I going to say to you? Yeah, I'm not. I don't know what I see with Sauce. The only Giant to get in was Dexter Lawrence, who I don't even know. I feel like the guy they brought in free agency, Okoroke. I always butcher his name. The linebacker, he had a really good year. But Dexter Lawrence, I really didn't follow his season this year. And I was like, well, Washington, first time since 93, no Pro Bowl selections for the team. None. Nada. Zilch. All right, so this year, Dexter Lawrence, 4.5 sacks, 32 solos. Thought he had a better season last year than this year. It wasn't tough. Last year he was on fire. Yeah, last year, 7.5 sacks. About the same with the tackles. Yeah, was great after a few games. Dexter was great every week. Okay, see, we're done. See, I got my man. He's talking about, yes. Yeah, he's been solid since he's been there. Tackles for losses, the same as last year. QB hits on pace with last year. Last year he was on fire. But, yeah, listen, I thought Amon-Ra St. Brown should have gotten. He didn't. I didn't know Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk had a hell of a season, and he had a phenomenal season. Because they talk about all the snubs. And people get all pissed off when they talk about the snubs. They're like, oh, well, he got snubbed. And Josh Allen, it's Patrick Mahomes instead of Josh Allen. And, I could see where people are upset about that. But I think neither guy had a Pro Bowl season. Tua and Purdy, first time to get in. I like that. I felt that they both the guys kind of carried their teams this season. But I had some Brandon Ayuk stuff. And did I delete it all? No. Did I? Yeah, no. Yeah, I had it here. I had it here. Oh, Ari. What's up, Ari? Rangers 7-6 our last 13, dude. And since Capo Caco got injured, I have that stat right here. They have not been as good, Ari. They have not been as good as at all. And they're playing Chicago tonight.